These turbos are known to overboost when the front compressor is changed due to a small and irregular port on the exhaust housing. For a standard application, they are fine. However, for our application, we need to port and smooth out the wastegate port. We could go to an external wastegate, however, for the ease of packaging, we are keeping it internal. Next, we get to the first stage of clocking the turbo. Temporarily fitting the exhaust housing, we fit the cartridge to get the perfect angle. We want the oil feed line to be as close to vertical as possible to allow the lubrication to work properly and the oil to drain correctly. It can be a little bit off, but in all my years, I have always stuck to this way of installing turbos and I have never had any issues. After marking the core, we take it back to the bench to start the assembly. We take all the fittings off and begin fitting the lock rings and hardware. It is a good idea to slowly do up the fasteners in a cross pattern, checking that the turbine wheel is not making any contact with the housing. Once again, we need to change the hardware to make clearance for our very large oil drain, so we modify another Allen screw and finish tightening all the bolts. With that done, we can focus on the front side of the turbo. The backing plate goes into place with a rubber seal and a snap ring, a big snap ring that is extremely hard to compress. You can buy a tool to make this process a lot easier, and before you ask, the standard circlip remover will not work. The spring is so strong that your standard tool will just bend. Keeping true to my channel, if we can make it, we don't have to buy it. So a pair of pliers with a few nails welded to the tips was created, and after 30 attempts, the backing plate is on. We needed to use some multi-grips to get the tension on the spring, but now it's job done. Time for the front cover. We want to fit this in the standard location and add all the fittings so we can check all the clearances. Because we are using the internal wastegate, there is a little complexity and we cannot just put the housing on however we like, as the bolts need to line up.